Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Next Step podcast, where we dive deep into some real talk and real strategies to help entrepreneurs just like you be their own boss better by building a business that doesn't take over your life. I am Allison Lee Simmons, and today we are talking about a tool that has transformed the way I run my business, good old ChatGPT. Now, you've probably heard of ChatGPT, and like most business owners, you might think of it as just another content generator, right? But, friend, let me tell you, it is so much more than that, okay? ChatGPT has gone from being my little content helper to a productivity partner and strategy builder. And y'all, I just can't do without it anymore, okay? So today I'm going to share that journey with you. And then I'm going to tell you how you can learn more about how to use ChatGPT as your free business manager. So stay tuned for that at the end of the episode. But anyway, here's how my journey all started, okay? I was just beginning to expand my services as an online business manager, and I wanted to develop offers that aligned with my ideal clients' needs because what I was currently doing wasn't what I wanted to do. Who I was currently serving wasn't who I really wanted to serve. So I had bought a course specifically to guide me through this process, right? A course designed to take about 3 or 4 weeks, very structured with videos and exercises and reflective questions. Y'all know the type, right? But since I had already been using ChatGPT for months, using my AI twin, this little digital sidekick that knows my business in and out, right? I thought, hey, why not ask it to help me work through this course? So I watched the videos and then I took all the course questions in the workbook and I plugged them into ChatGPT. And I asked it to pull out everything from its knowledge base, everything from its conversations with me that it knows about my business and help me answer these questions. Y'all, this was not just a series of canned answers that got spit out by a robot, okay? Like ChatGPT was brainstorming, it was refining, it was fleshing out the answers to these questions as if I was actually talking to the coach who created the program. And by the end of the day, y'all, the day, I had an offer suite that I was so excited about. This process should have taken weeks. And when I told the course creator I was already finished, she straight up couldn't believe it, right? So this was my first big aha moment about ChatGPT's potential beyond just writing content. So it became a tool that helped me work faster and smarter, not harder. Then things took another turn. I had a client with a very high churn rate in her membership program. And she is a huge fan of Alex Hermosi. You may love him or hate him. It matters not, right? She really likes his stuff. And so she sent me this video where he was sharing a case study about a business that he was working with that was experiencing a very high cancellation rate. And so in this video, he was breaking down the churn reduction strategies that he had implemented with this business and the results. So he applied them. It made a huge difference, all the things. And now she wanted me to basically distill all of the strategies that he used and figure out how we could apply them to her business. Now, y'all, I love me a good business video, okay? But I didn't have time. This thing was well over an hour. And I was like, I got to get to the key points and strategy a lot faster than this. So I decided to call up my little buddy here, ChatGPT. I downloaded the transcript of the video. I fed it to ChatGPT, and layer by layer, prompt by prompt, I asked it to break down the points in the video and then brainstorm how I could take the strategies Alex used for his company and apply them to my client's business. ChatGPT distilled these incredible gold nuggets from that video that weren't just like good theories, but that were actionable ideas that I applied to my client. And when I came back to her 48 hours later with a completely customized plan, a brand new customer success path, she was blown away, right? Thrilled and blown away. So what I realized in this case was that ChatGPT didn't do the work for me, y'all. Okay, right? I still did the work, but it helped me do the work faster because I focused on what really mattered and cut through all the noise so much more quickly. So here are 2 points that I want to bring up to you right now. Number one, ChatGPT is a tool, not a replacement for you. Okay. The truth is, and I want you to hear this loud and clear, my friends, ChatGPT isn't here to take over your job. Okay. It also cannot completely do your job. It is a tool like a hammer or a kitchen utensil. Okay. It is only as effective as the person using it. Example. My husband gave me an Instant Pot for Christmas several years ago because I'm a huge crock pot lover, all the things, right? Guess what? Turns out I suck at using an Instant Pot. Like, legit hate it. I have never made a successful meal with it ever. Okay. In fact, I actually sold it after getting kicked out of an Instant Pot Facebook group where I went in there kind of complaining because I was so frustrated. Now, my mother in law, y'all, she uses it not daily, but weekly. And she makes amazing meals in it. And I happily reap the benefits of those amazing meals. Same exact tool, different user, drastically different results. Okay. So ChatGPT is no different. It will guide you well. It is amazing, but it doesn't replace your experience, your judgment, your skills, right? Instead, it amplifies what you can do and it helps you stay focused on this high level work that only you can provide. Now, ChatGPT is also, point two, a problem solving partner, not just for simple tasks, okay? ChatGPT can help you solve real business problems. When I was figuring out this churn strategy for my client, ChatGPT took this long video transcript, turned it into a simple step by step process with actionable steps that I could then apply to my client's business and make sure that we were tackling her needs, right? So, this massive challenge that I was dealing with my client, ChatGPT saved me time and was super strategic about it. And here's point three, right? Here's like that extra point. As I continued to use ChatGPT, because by then at this point, y'all, I was like, I'm going to ChatGPT on the daily, right? I started seeing the potential for how it could manage systems and how it could plan my business in so many more details. So I started using ChatGPT to create systems out of repeatable tasks. I had it outline the high level process, right? And then said, okay, ChatGPT, now that I have this big process, where are things that can be automated? What needs to be turned into an SOP that I can then give to my VA? Boom, ChatGPT has created my systems for me. Then I even went further than that and I said, okay, here are my goals, or in several cases, here are my clients' goals. And I want to break them down into tasks. Now, this is what I do as a business manager, y'all. I literally sit with my clients, I help them strategize and then prioritize, and then we break things down into goals and we set timelines and all the things, right? Hey, ChatGPT, you think you can help with this process? Boom! ChatGPT does the job. Now, do I feed it all the information it needs? Absolutely. Which leads me to several common mistakes that people use with ChatGPT and how you can avoid them. Because I know you're excited, right? You're like, power up the laptop, give me into ChatGPT because I'm going to overhaul my business today. Yo, let me just give you a heads up on a few mistakes that a lot of people are making and how you can sidestep them. Number one, when you expect ChatGPT to read your mind. Friends, this is a powerful tool, but it is not a mind reader, okay? If you don't give it enough context, it's not going to deliver you the depth in the answers that you're looking for. For example, when I used it to create my client's churn rate strategy, I didn't just say, hey, ChatGPT, help me reduce the churn rate in my client's membership, right? No, I loaded it with a transcript from a video, and then I broke down the video step by step, question by question. And then after I did that, I added in my client's details about her membership. So I gave ChatGPT all the context that it needed so that it gave me back the detailed responses that I wanted, which leads me to common mistake number two, asking vague questions. Yo, if you just go to ChatGPT and you're like, hey, how do I grow my business? You're going to get back a really broad answer, okay? Be specific. Ask questions like, what are 3 ways to increase referral rates for my high ticket coaching program? Or how can I streamline my client onboarding process so that it takes less time, right? The clearer your questions are, the more useful the answers will be. Okay, and finally, number 3, neglecting to ask ChatGPT for follow-up questions. Y'all, ChatGPT is a robot, right? And it's easy to kind of forget that even for myself because I engage with it so conversationally. But sometimes its first answer isn't just not perfect. Sometimes it sucks, right? And that's okay. go back to ChatGPT and ask follow-up questions or tell it to clarify or to expand on certain points or straight up tell it you got that wrong. Okay. One of the best pieces of advice that I got from my ChatGPT mentor a long time ago was treat ChatGPT like you're talking to a 6-year-old. You need to be specific. You need to go in steps and you need to correct it when it gets it wrong. ChatGPT will often correct itself very quickly, but you need to tell it what it did wrong and what you're really going for. So it's a back and forth, right? That brings out these nuances and these more relevant answers to your business. So give ChatGPT the guidance it needs, be specific, and don't hesitate to go back and forth and have a dialogue with it, right? You're going to see a huge difference in what it delivers for you. So now I want you to think about how this is going to apply to your business. Okay. So before I tell you how I'm going to help teach you how to apply it to your business, these are 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself. What tasks in your business take up the most of your time, right? Is it content creation, client management, planning, right? Where in your business could you use a little bit of time back and a little bit of a boost? I want you to think about ChatGPT stepping in those areas to save you not just time, but also mental energy, y'all, which we don't think about as being such a time suck. But when you can't think clearly, you're wasting time. All right, question number 2. Where do you feel the most overwhelmed? Is there a project that weighs you down? Is there a certain set of responsibilities that you absolutely hate, right? Or is there a more complex problem that just kind of feels like too much for you to handle? I want you to consider how ChatGPT could act as a second brain to help you get through that challenge, whether it's brainstorming, whether it's giving you feedback, anything like that. Okay. And then number 3, what goals have you set that feel too big to tackle right now or alone? Right? Maybe you want to scale your business by launching a new offer, or maybe you want to improve client retention rate. Imagine having ChatGPT break those goals down into these bite sized, actionable steps, prioritize them for you, and then keep you on track. Answering all of these questions will help you pinpoint where ChatGPT might be the next business resource you absolutely have to have. And personally, I think that just sometimes identifying the areas where you feel stuck or bogged down actually opens up your mind to the possibilities for new and efficient ways you could be working outside of ChatGPT. So I'm going to bring this all around, y'all. Here's where I'm going to help you actually do this, you and me together, right? If any of this resonates, I want you to join me on November 19th for my free Be Your Own Boss Better workshop. Let ChatGPT handle the grind while you grow. Okay. Here's what you're going to get during that free workshop. Number 1, in the phase of your business when you are strategizing, I'm going to show you how to take your goals and break them down into specific tasks with the help of ChatGPT that is going to assign you priorities. It's going to give you deadlines, just like I do for my clients when we meet on a weekly basis. In the scaling phase, number 2, I'm going to help you use ChatGPT to conduct market research that gets into your client's head, right? That identifies their pain points and their limiting beliefs so that you can close more sales. In stage 3 of your business, where you are optimizing your workflows, we're going to specifically refine your client journey, right? I'm going to show you how ChatGPT can analyze and improve that existing process and create the best client experience possible. And then you can apply that to other processes in your business that need to be optimized. And then finally, in the sustaining phase of your business, right, I'm going to walk you through how to actually create new systems for reoccurring tasks, how to define where you should be automating, where you can create SOPs and delegate. All the things that you need to organize and set up workflows to keep everything humming along with the help of your buddy, ChatGPT. If you want the VIP personalized experience, you can actually get an extended Q&A hour plus the lifetime access to the workshop recording and my ChatGPT business management playbook full of tips on how to fast track your results when you sign up for that VIP option. It is only $47, y'all, and it is worth its weight in gold. So it is time, my friends, to let ChatGPT handle so many of the details so that you can focus on growth and vision and get that brain space back that you need and the time back that you want. So I'm just excited that you tuned in today. Remember, ChatGPT is not here to take over the world, right? But it is here to help you work smarter, stay focused, and reach your big goals. So if you are ready to just unlock this new level of productivity, I want you to go to AllisonLeeSimmons.com/workshop and register for the workshop on November 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's make your business journey more sustainable and more rewarding together, you, me, and ChatGPT. All right, my friends, until next time, keep moving forward, keep growing, and be your own boss better.